welcome once again to Casual Gamer Oz, continuing our career mode on F1 2016, getting you excited for the lead up of F1 2017, just with a bit of fun here. We are in our very first season with Sauber driver Ben Waterworth, hosted by Ben Waterworth right now, that's my name. We're at the Circuit of the Americas. We're getting into the concluding stages of our first season, and just a recap of what happened in the last race. Piss poor qualifying, 22nd on the grid, very disappointed. It was a cautious race though, it was raining, managed to tiptoe my way through the field. Had a bit of an incident though where I managed to lose my, touch my front wing with Esteban Gutierrez, forced me back a little bit, and had a little bit of a ding-dong battle with the Renaults, and managed to finish myself sort of towards the end of the pack, but still higher than 21st in what I needed to get anyway, so it was technically a good result. And just an update too in terms of something else. In the meantime, I've been promoted to first driver. Yay! So that means I get more R&D points, and obviously Sauber like me. Took their time, if you must ask me, considering that I've absolutely wiped the floor with Felipe Nazar. But anyway, let's hit square. Let's get into qualifying. Circuit of the Americas. Another Tilkedrome, but a great track. One of the more popular Herman Tilke circuits in Austin, Texas. Another circuit that I have been very fortunate enough to be at. I was at the 2016 US Grand Prix. Walked up this first turn here, and can I just say, I don't think the TV game does it justice. It is a steep motherfucker. It is incredibly, incredibly steep, and it is an epic, epic corner. And the great thing about this circuit is kind of pretty much no matter where you sit, you can almost see it. I was underneath the tower, sort of towards the back end of the circuit, and you could see turn one perfectly from where I was sitting. So it's definitely a unique circuit where you can see a fair bit, but it's a great circuit, the Circuit of the Americas, and definitely a winner when it comes to the US. And I will also say that people who think the Americans do not like their Formula One will go to a US Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas, because that was an extremely packed crowd and a very energetic crowd as well. So it definitely surprised me in terms of the attendance and the type of crowd that were there, but well worth it. And it's a great race, it's a great place to have it. Austin's a beautiful city, and definitely recommend going there if you can. But we are trying to get a good qualifying here. Got to be ahead of 21st. I'm in 18th position as of right now, so you know, I'm on track to do what I need to do, and 16th now. I'm slowly making my way up, just ever so slightly into this last section. It reminds me so much of a reverse turn 8, much shorter turn 8 from Turkey. And what a great circuit that was. We miss Istanbul. Into the final corner here. If I get this correct, I could be in top 16. I've ran a little bit wide there. Can he hold on? I think I got 17th there on the line. Jeff is happy with it. As long as Jeff's happy, we're happy. We'll take it. 17th. Okay. That's, you know, there and thereabouts. So that puts us in good stead. Let's hopefully we can have a dry race tomorrow, and hopefully we can actually get a decent finish for once. So we'll hit the X button and we will move on in. Now, shall we have a little bit of a look at the R&D screen while we're here? Why the fuck not? I think we'll continue to look at the barge boards, focus on one part of the car at a time. Of course, being first driver, I get added bonus points, which is nice. Lose another rival. I think that's 3 in a row I've lost to Jensen. So, fair enough. Let's have a quick gander at the old lappy. Flick it over to the R&D screen. No, I can't actually do anything, so that's all good. Let's go to the race. Let's have a yawn. Oh, it's very tiring making these videos for you folks, clearly. I'm very excited to try and see where I can finish here. Again, I like this track. I've come to like it. I sort of, you know, as with any new track in any game, you're kind of learning the ropes. But here we go. Alright, let's have a look at the grid, and let's do some damage here, folks, and some good damage, not the damage to the car. Mercedes lock out on the front row. Rosberg needs to win this one to maintain it. Ricardo third, Button up in fourth, good qualifying position for him. Verstappen, Alonso, bad qualifying for the Ferraris then, 7th and 8th there for Vettel and Raikkonen. Bottas, Grosjean, Perez and Hulkenberg in their standard 11th and 12th for Force India. Massa, Sainz, Gutierrez darting out. Palmer, wow, he's actually done well for 116th. There I am in 17th. Kvyat, Magnussen's one who drops down a bit. Hadianto, Verline and Nazar in the Memorial 22nd position for him. Okay, considering that the upgrades in this car work a little bit for me, Felipe Nazar needs to do a little better. I'd be dumping him if I was Sauber, but clearly that element isn't in this game, which is a bit disappointing. But anyway, let's get to it, and we're off. Okay, now this is one that if I can sneak up on the inside, which is going to be difficult, I get a good start here. Oh, I'm not liking my chances. Just how I do it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. 3 illegal overtakes. I'm just going to back off a little bit there to not get a penalty. And I don't know who that was who took me out. But I actually almost have to thank them. Because at the end of the day, I think they've helped me get some positions. And also, as I get clipped and forced off the track there, I think was on line to collide with somebody else there. So that's interesting. That was a very interesting way to start the race. 2 times I was pushed off the circuit, 2 times I overtook illegally, and that second time there I think I got away with it because I then collided with someone as I came back onto the circuit. Wow, okay. Very interesting way to start this race. I very much look forward to seeing the replay there. And here's my old sparring partner, Esteban Gutierrez. Let's see how we go here. Esteban, you're going to make me lose my front wing again. You've done it in like 2 of the last 3 Grand Prix, I think, from memory. As we flick our way up there. Oh, look at that. Thank you very much. Let's see how far we can get. I've got to put the fuel mix up to rich at some point, don't I? I keep forgetting to do that. Let's go right there. Should have waited to the straight bank because you know generally how I fix this up. There's our friend Gutierrez teammate, Romain Grosjean. Very underrated driver, Romain, doing his best in that little pass. In their home Grand Prix here. Actually, that was an interesting thing being at the Circuit of America, seeing people wearing Haas merchandise, which, you know, obviously American team, so they've got to try their best. Getting a bit of good pace here on the front cars in here. Pulling away from the gut. Let's see what we can do here into the first corner. Shall we be a little bit aggressive? Let's go on the late brakes just slightly. Who's going to turn in? Is it going to be Grosjean? Last of the late breakers. Thank you very much. That's how you do it. You're welcome. Come again. There you go. Now let's just not fuck up this little fast, sweepy S series of corners. I don't know what I'm doing there. Just keep taking myself out. Oops, shit. Whoa, Siri's talking to me in the background. I don't know how that's happened. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear that. I just got completely distracted that my phone lit up and all of a sudden someone's talking to me in the background. And for some reason, Siri thought I was talking to her. Now, meanwhile, Jeff is warning me that I'm cutting the circuit a little bit too much, and unlike Suzuka a round or 2 ago, well, last round, where I just ran wide and getting warnings, this time I think I am actually. I've got to concentrate here. I've got 1,000 things happening. I've got Jeff talking to me, I'm overtaking cars, Siri's all of a sudden alive, and I'm in 12th place here. This is on for a points position, Ben. Particularly if I do that. Oh, shit, shit, shit! No, he's taking the wheel off! Oh, no! The car just slid so much in the braking zone there. That was... Oh, my God. I jinxed myself. I went late on the braking here. Very late on the braking. And I just slid. I must have locked a wheel up, clipped there, and I had no damage at that point, too. I hit Hulkenberg. I didn't even damage my wing at that stage. Clipped him. The damage was done when I spun here into Massa. Oh, that is disappointing. I was doing so well. Fuck a duck. Well, that's how it rolls. At least we get to see how the opening worked out. Shit. How? Like, what? That was the weirdest sequence of events I've had in this entire season. Because phone's going off and everything, I'm distracted, and this is happening. And did Jenson Button win this Grand Prix? No, we got third. Okay, let's just take a look at the replay here, the opening section. So I want to see who shunted me off and how I got away with not getting a damaged car. So it was a very fast starting manner. I have a Renault all over me. So I was all aggressive at the beginning. I'm thinking I'm fine. That Renault hits me first. Oh, there we go. I've aggressively turned in thinking, look at this, free as you like. I've got a completely empty track. Boom. There's a Renault there. I had no idea. There's Magnussen. Now I've spun. I've gone across the grass. Now they've claimed I've overtaken cars there. which they've all kind of caught up to me there. Okay, fair enough. And they've had a little bit of a hunky-dory bangzarangsy right along there. Now I'm going to come across here now. It's going to be Gutierrez clips me, forces me wide. And as I come into this turn, I've banged wheels with him again. Gone wide. You're going to see me come back into the picture there. Come back onto the circuit. And then clip wheels. I keep banging into a Haas there. So that is that is a very interesting sequence of events. I actually like to go on board. Let's just go back here. I'd like to go on board with the Renault and see what that was like from him. So if we go on board, we want Kevin Magnussen here, don't we? So if we go on board with Kevin, let's just go here. This is real time with Kevin Magnussen. Oh, you had nowhere to go. Sorry, Kevin. That was all about sucking my balls, apparently. That was, again, watch this in real time. He gets a decent start, goes around the Toro Rosso there of signs. He's got a clear track. He's thinking, oh, this is the easiest one I'm going to go. No, thank you very much. There's going to be a Sauber that's going to take you out. Wow. Okay. So Rosberg wins. Hamilton, Button, Verstappen, fourth. Ricciardo, Alonso, Vettel, Raikkonen, Perez, and Bottas. Now, if we go into the championship, Hamilton, Rosberg still in a ding-dong battle. 27 points with 3 rounds remaining. He's got a win and 2-point advantage there, Lewis. Ricciardo, Vettel, Verstappen, Raikkonen, Button, and Alonso still swapping over that 7th position. Bottas in 9th, Perez in 10th. I'm now 27 points behind 10th, and I don't think it's going to happen. We'll see what we can do in the last 3 rounds. Constructors, well, we know Mercedes have won it. And Ferrari are falling even further back from Red Bull, and I think Red Bull will take the runners-up spot there. McLaren are in 4th place. It looks like they've got that locked away. Williams look like they have 5th. Force India 6th. I'm pretty certain we're going to take 7th in the championship this year, so I'll take that. Haas in 8th. Toro Rosso 9th. Renault 10th. Manor yet to score. That is a very disappointing US Grand Prix. We've got 3 rounds to go. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, share, everything else in between as we move now into Mexico. Thank you for joining us here on Casual Gamer Oz, and we will speak to you next time.